Hi everyone. It's now been 12 weeks since we've been able to meet together as a church. That's a really long time, isn't it? I'm sure there have been some aspects of lockdown that you've enjoyed. Less cars on the road, more time for DIY. Our houses have probably never looked so good. More family time. And there have been some aspects of lockdown that have been hard. More family time, missing people, financial uncertainty. I don't know if you've been asked this question yet or whether you've asked it of yourself, but what are you most looking forward to when lockdown eases or when these social distancing measures to some extent ease? What are you most looking forward to? For me, that would be being able to meet together as a church again, being able to see one another, being able to worship in song together again, and being able to know the presence of God together in the same room. I would imagine that you've been asking the question, when is that going to be? When are we going to be able to meet together again? Well, the short answer is we don't know. In England, from next Monday, the 15th of June onwards, people will be allowed to go to a place of worship for prayer, but only to be allowed in as an individual or an individual household, not as a gathering in any way. That's an allowance really for those who believe that you need to go to a particular building to meet with God, or who believe that a building is sacred in some way. And that's only in England at present. So they may well introduce that concession in Wales soon, but it obviously won't affect us or make any difference to us meeting as a church. The strong possibility is that at some point, and none of us know how many weeks or months even down the road that will be, but small gatherings will be allowed to take place with social distancing measures and other safety precautions in place. So the message from us at this moment in time is keep going, remembering that He's got this and He's got us. You know, one thing that's been wonderful during this time is the care that you've shown for one another. So can I urge you to continue with that? We're allowed now to go to another household, so one household to visit another household locally and to meet in the garden. So please do that. Start meeting up in that way. Continue with acts of love for one another and for your neighbours and for your friends. Continue to share the services with friends on Facebook. Join the prayer meeting. The prayer meeting is the engine room of the church. When God's people pray, God works. And when people don't pray, then generally God doesn't work. And finally, keep going. Keep going, guys. I know it can feel sometimes that you just can't endure something for too much longer. Do you ever feel that way? Maybe you feel that way at the moment, that you want it to be all over and you feel like just giving up. Well, we all struggle to focus on anything other than what we are finding hard. It becomes all consuming for us sometimes, doesn't it? We imagine that that has to be our reality and our main experience. I want to give you the words today of Psalm 34. Just listen to these words. I will extol the Lord at all times. His praise will always be on my lips. I will glory in the Lord. Let the afflicted hear and rejoice. Glorify the Lord with me. Let's exalt His name together. I sought the Lord and He answered me. He delivered me from all my fears. Those who look to Him are radiant. Their faces are never covered with shame. This poor man, hear the words of David here, this poor man called and the Lord heard him. He saved him out of all his troubles. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear Him and He delivers them. So taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in Him. So can I encourage you to taste and see that the Lord is good? You know, life is about meeting Jesus. It's about trusting Jesus, and it's about loving Jesus. So can I urge you that when you feel tired and when you feel low, when you feel like giving up, to go to the place of refreshing and of deliverance. Spend time every day meeting Jesus, trusting Jesus, loving Jesus. Hopefully, it won't be too much longer until we're able to meet together again, and what a day that will be. Until then, guys, may God bless you. Speak to you soon.